I wonder what he's playing through right now. I wonder what is going on here. I wonder what he's playing through right now. I wonder what he's playing through right now. Oh yeah, buddy, I hear you. My boy is so excited. He is so totally excited to be able to make noises like that. Wow, what's he playing through, man? How's everybody doing? Hi, Bill, Preston, Axiom. That's an interesting. You got the spirit of vintage for Christmas, but have not used it yet. I don't know what that is. You'll have to clue me in on the code language there. Alan, hello, man. Good to see you. Great band. Junie, hello. Good grief. Jampro, hello, man. I need to know what the spirit of vintage is, because I had a good day today. And I appreciate everybody dropping in and saying hi. Alan, I hope you're doing well. If I yell loud enough, you can hear me, probably. I hope everybody's having a good night. And if you notice that there's potentially a little sync issue between my voice and the video, I'm running my audio in a different routing so that if I play along with a backing track on YouTube, you'll be able to hear me. Click clean. Good to see you, Mark. So just some really good stuff happening here at the old homestead. Let's see. Using Kettler's Spirit of Vintage. Let me look that up. Give me a second here. We'll do this. Let's see. Here we go. Using Kettler. Sorry about the keyboard noises. Whoops. Let's spell correctly. Kettler Spirit. I've never heard of that. 25 watt nano amp. Let's see what this is. Sweetwater. Is there a Hughes & Kettner? Looks like it's at Amazon. Premier Guitar. I didn't want to pull up a advertisement. Thomann. Let's see. Does Hughes & Kettner have their own website that would show this new piece of equipment? Wouldn't that be nice? Still in the box. Why don't you guys open your shit? Anderton says it B&H. Let's see. I like Andertons. Hughes & Kettner doesn't have their own website. It would be cool. Chicago Guitar Center, LA Music. Let's look at this thing. We'll go up to one of these other websites. Let's look at this thing. Solid State, probably. Oh, it's got that little tube. Oh, yeah. I know what this thing is. The untamed tone of Woodstock era into your gig bag. If so, the Hughes and Kettner Spirit of Vintage. Up your alley, voiced with vintage tones. This 2.5 pound. Gee whiz, that thing is light. There we go. It's got headphones, nice. Got sagging. I remember that back in the old amp days. Tone and gain and an input jack. I wonder what's on the back of it. Let's look. Let's see. Line out. So that's, you can hook a speaker up to it. Oh no, you can hook a speaker up to it. Is a line out designed and engineered in Germany. I wonder if the line out has a cab IR for if it's. I'd have to look. That's cool. That's a neat deal. You know, and that's interesting because that amp is probably not far from my my little guy sitting here, but I don't know. Hey, right? Yeah, the typing stuff, it's kind of annoying. So. The spirit of let's see, what would be the what's a song that they played at Woodstock? Lydian. Headphones out on the nano amps. Two Meister. Red box emulation. Okay, I didn't read the whole. Said it. The thumbnail clickbait, right? No, my thumbnail clickbait was this. And you know, it's funny because I put that up there and technically it is clickbait because right now I'm not actually playing through that. I've got to be honest. I'm actually playing through this. Which is a really, let's see, let's float this. I need to try and automate this stuff. Oh, and you notice I got my, if anybody was interested, you notice I was kind of complaining about having the little knobs here. I figured out how to turn them into faders, which the way they've set it up in the new Reaper is really pretty, yeah. Video backwards. Oh, you know what? That's true. Let me fix that. Sorry about that. I'm gonna fix that. I did not. Let's see. Transform. Flip vertical. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Transform. Flip vertical again. All right. Ooh. Hanging upside down like that, it's like trippy. Flip horizontal. There we go. Sorry about that. I was doing something. Yeah, okay, we'll go upside down. In fact, let's do this. Oh, I can't do that. It won't let me do it. Well, I'll put my. Let's do this. Let's just do this that way. There, now it's all is good in the world. And I'm playing upside down and wait. Let's upside down and oh shit. Oh, now we're cooking. And I need to, let's see, how can I make this even better? Oh, it doesn't have a reverse, doggone it. I don't have my reverse effect going. I was playing through my other amp. So I'm playing through the Gojira. My guitar is way out of tune. Yeah, line out also goes into the mixer. I'm not sure what that line out is. I'd have to look at read the specs for that thing to see exactly what's going on with that. I need to tune this guitar. Good grief, this is pretty poor. Let's go to tuner. Now you don't have to listen to me tune my guitar, except for in the room. Really digging the clean amp on this Gojira VST. It's kind of amazing how, and that's just dry. You know, if you want to get a little angry, you can gain it up. You know, it's going to get a little louder, but you know, I got humbuckers. Sounds fantastic. These little amps, man, and if you dime the gain, it's not like it's heavy metal. But really has a nice amount of sustain. And I know it's getting a little bit loud, and we'll try and quell that a little bit, but the clean tones in this amp are really nice. It just sounds great. And, you know, I can switch from that. Yeah. The thing, man, the amp sims are not bad. And just push a button on the floor and I can switch from that one to that one. But what's a little bit annoying about that is that I can only switch from the outer two amps because I can't figure out the MIDI programming language to make it select the middle amp. If I click on it, it'll do it, right? But I can't figure out how to make it switch. So that's fine. I can work with these. Being able to switch from a super clean tone to a distorted tone is really kind of nice. Yeah. I hope everybody's had a really great Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you are. I had a really great day. I've been kicking the crap out of this new computer. And it is working fantastically. It really, I have had zero issues, and getting it set up has been a piece of cake, and it's just really been a joy to have this thing and working now. It's been over a year that I've been waiting to get this thing, so it's pretty cool. And I'm not going to tell you the name brand of it, Mr. Vanzini. They don't deserve my. I mean, they rectified a terrible situation that they put me in, but I'm not going to tell you the brand of it. But it is an i7 processor, and it's got like 256 gigs of RAM. Ultimately, it doesn't, but it does. It has an extremely fast video GPU, extremely fast processor. And I have currently, 1.5 terabytes of storage in it, and that's going to change over probably Monday or Tuesday. And I've got 2 other terabyte drives that I'll be putting into it. It can handle, I can put like 5. Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about. And I'd ask that nobody type the name of that company in the chat if we can avoid it. I don't want them to get any attention. They did rectify a problem, but they also made a problem, and it was annoying. And I'll tell you, the end of it, Mr. Banzini, was ultimately that they changed the they initially changed the power supply and sent it back to me and said it worked. And I plugged it in, and immediately it did the same thing it did before. They didn't test it, obviously. They just changed the power supply. Probably the exact same power supply, because they had one laying around at their repair shop, whatever the case might be. So Mark and I and Justin, we worked on this thing, and I finally just turned it off and put it over to the side. And then last summer, I got kind of a hair up my butt, whatever you want to call it, and went, hey, let's try and make this thing work. And Mark figured out a way. It wouldn't load Windows. And Mark figured out a way to get Windows to load on a different solid state drive, right? So we loaded Windows on that, and the computer worked. And it was okay, but then I got this stuttering thing going on with the audio. The screen is flipped, is it? Are you sure? Let me check. Let me check. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Maybe. No, does that look right? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. I got confused. I was switching stuff. So long story short, they basically have replaced every part in it, and now they replaced the motherboard, which was ultimately the problem from day one. And if they had just done that, I would have been singing their praises and endorsing them and telling everybody to get one, how well they dealt with it. But apparently they're way too busy to test the equipment that they say they repair. So that was really unfortunate on their part, and it's a bummer that happened. But man, this thing, I'm telling you what, you guys, this thing is fast. Whew. Holy smokes. This thing is smoking fast, and it can handle tons of processing. I can, I'll just show you right now, OBS says it's using 3.2%. And let's look at, I'll show you the performance meter. And this says it's using 3%. So I don't know if combined that's 6% of my CPU is being used. And I've got a lot of shit running right now. But it leaves the window of opportunity for me to open the other computer that I've been using. If I played a YouTube video outside while I was doing a live stream, it would bog that thing down, and I'd have audio glitches and all that stuff. That has gone bye-bye. Yeah, this thing. So that's the big news of my it's a good day. It is truly a good day. I am so happy about this. And man, Mark, bless your heart, dude. You tried your best. And I don't think many people will ever see Mark disappointed or frustrated, but boy, he was it's like, I don't know, this doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. And like one of the last things he said to me while we were working on it was, there's something wrong with the parts in that thing. There's the motherboard's shot or something. I'm not kidding. And that's exactly what they replaced. So, yeah, this thing, it's been really a pleasure to be able to use it. Really happy with what it sounded like. And also, today I rearranged my my wall. Let me I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off for a second. I got a few more of my guitars put up, and ones that I really need to have access to, because I use all of them. But I'll give you a view of the wall that I've been able to, and I still have a triple guitar stand here, and I can definitely keep 3 guitars right there for me to be able to grab. But let's see here, I can get the whole wall in there. Yeah, it took a little bit of a squeeze to get them all in on that wall, but they fit. They fit. So it's kind of cool. I didn't really organize them to incredibly like this one goes here and that one goes there. But I think it looks pretty nice. I'm really digging that. But the other thing I did today was I got this one out and I played this guitar. I played this guitar for a little while today, and I you know, sometimes months will go by or whatever where I don't play a guitar, and then I put it on and I remember why I have it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I remember that, dude. It was, I mean, you were just like, what is this? That's the receiver. I'm gonna go ahead and play this Les Paul for a little bit tonight. And I haven't really soloed on this thing much, so I might try and play through a backing track here. But again, I really forgot why. I really forgot why I don't play this guitar very much. Man, this thing sounds good. I thought I might have heard a little bit of a glitch on that one. So let's see if I can do this real quick. I'm kind of testing stuff also tonight, just to make sure that I can do what I'm hoping to do. Yeah, Hendrix style. No, I don't want to do that. Blues, everything blues, but I guess peaceful, creamy, gravitation, bluesy, haunted, intense, deep rock ballad backing track in B minor. Oh boy. Should we do it? B minor. Oh my God, I'm scared. Should work, I think. I have to pause this. Now this is elevated jam tracks, and we'll just go push play. Yeah. That felt nice. Frank, hello, man. Welcome, man. My knees hurt. Hello. Dang. It's good to see you. I hope everybody's really having a good Saturday. Um, yeah, it's kind of nice with these plugins to be able to use my MIDI controller down here, and the balance between it. Frank, I appreciate you saying that, man. It's what I hope is that what I hear in my headphones is exactly what you're hearing, and I'm pretty sure that's the case. And I realize that there might be a little bit of a discrepancy between my voice and the audio lining up, but the way I'm routing my sound tonight to get backing tracks audible for anybody in the chat and watching. Wow, dude, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now, let me, I'm going to put a post up here. Now, my question tonight is, if you are able, if you can get your instrument or piano or keyboard, anything, audibly into a StreamYard session, I would invite you to join me on this stream, and we can talk a little bit about tech stuff if we want. Or if you'd like to just join the stream to contribute some thoughts or whatever. But I'm hoping to get someone else on here to play a little bit with me. And I'd like to try something tonight, which I've known I could do for a long time and just really have never really done it because I don't know, it's interesting. Sometimes getting other guitar players to join me in a live stream has been not the easiest prospect. So I'm just curious if anybody would like to join me. Frank, you'd be more than welcome to come on. Alan, if you got a way to get a guitar into StreamYard, or Mark, let's see, I don't know if Jambro, my knees hurt. If you want to come on and play or just talk a little bit, I'm going to open this up and have a few guests on here. I'm not going to have a boatload of people. We're going to try and keep it down to 3 or 4 maybe. But if anybody would like to join me, please let me know. I'll send you a link. All you need to be able to do is get your guitar or amp, whatever, into StreamYard. And you know, we can't oh, is it too late for you? Oh, I forgot to turn off these. Let me see if I can change. Let me see. Can I do this? Give me a second here. Come on. Come on. Let me change this. Let me change this. Come on. Let me change this. Allow embedding. Comment or rating. Come on. I don't see how I can turn that damn heart off. I despise that thing with every ounce. Man, I've not seen. I can't turn that darn thing off. All it does is block the last comment, and if it sits there for a while, you can't read it. Dang it. I'm not able to, I am not able to change that at this point, and I apologize for that. That's a bummer. Oh well. Let's see. Let's go back to, give me just a moment here. I'm getting a little tangled up. Here we go. Let's mute this. Here we go. All right, now we're getting back to where I wanted to get. All right. Uh, it's too late. Yeah, I get it. Um, let's see. Not set up for live stream. Okay. Okay. Cool. I want to build a bass cabinet. I need something that can keep up with drums. 2x10 or 3x10. Headphones and a dark glass would do that. It's interesting because let me change this camera view. I recently visited a friend who has a band and they rehearse, and they're using they have an electronic drum kit, of course. They want to keep the sound down. He's married and the band practices up in this room in their house, but they can't be bashing a drum kit. So, and the guitars are all DI'd and they're running like, one of the guys is running like a pod and another guy's running like a Helix or whatever. And they all plug into this little device and it's a round thing. And all of them have really nice closed back headphones and they are able to rehearse. And they are a rather popular band, in fact. They're known. Dude snoring. So, yeah, 4x10. You could go big and get the old SVT 810, one of the greatest cabinets ever. Boy, they're heavy. Yeah, 210. What is it? Gallion Kruger makes some really nice 210 cabinets. Mark Bass makes some really nice 210 cabs. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was really neat, man. And he's still got it, still using it, man. Oh, yeah, guitar looper, right on. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, Frank. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, 210s and a 15. There you go. And don't forget some tweets, man. You got to get that clickety click on that top end of that bass, man. I love having a horn in a bass cabinet. And thus, the SVT 810 sounded so epic because it had 4 horns in it, or some of them had 4 horns. They were just wicked. Those things are so cool. And Jam Pro is totally right. So you're gonna make your own. For bass speakers, there ain't nothing like the old PV Black Widows, and they're virtually indestructible. And they make them in 10s and they make them in 15s. I know not a lot of people talk highly of PV stuff anymore, but the Black Widow speakers, Glenn Fricker has missed that boat. They're indestructible. Well, they do make a Black Widow for, they put Black Widow speakers in PV bass amps. So just so you know. Is there a name brand for bass speakers? Yeah. Well, GK makes their own speakers in their cabinets. They're chrome, I think. Yeah. Well, that's all right. We'll do that someday, Bill. It'd be great to have you come on. Yeah. The V30. Serwin Vega. There's an old name I haven't heard for a while. I'm so far removed from speakers at this point with regard to having any. I own a 112 vintage 30 cabinet in the closet next door to me here. That's it. And it may never get used again. I can't tell you, but I mean, if I do a big outdoor gig, which looks like we're going to have some pretty big gigs coming up this summer, we're getting booked very steadily and readily, and it's really nice. But I may use my amp at that one, at those types of shows. Man, I wish I could remove that heart. Doggone it, I forgot to tick that. If I do that, no, it's still there. I can't. Yeah, I can't imagine using a speaker cabinet anymore. It just seems so, what a waste of weight, packing all that stuff. Yeah. And if you've been playing through a DI or direct signal for any length of time, you'll understand. It's definitely not something to overlook. I do want to fix my oversized 212. Yeah. Mojitone. Yeah. Again, I'm pretty far removed from guitar speakers. Speaker cabinets, Hendrix style. Let's see, I'm going to try another backing track. Wild Majestic Metal in E minor. Well, okay, so it's all diatonic. Good grief. I have no idea what's going to happen here, but it's metal, so I gotta get metal. Let's see what happens. I got my sound turned on. There we go. If anybody wants to come in and join me and play a little bit, I gotta unmute this thing. Here we go. Let's start over again. And this is from Elevated Jam Tracks. This is kind of a cool one. I mean, it's sounding good to my headphones. Hopefully everything is sounding all right. Okay, cool, cool. Looking at it. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Preston. I appreciate that. That's cool. Yeah, bottom Behringer, 250 watt, 2x12 amp, loaded with greenbacks for less than what the speaker, right? Still haven't harvested it. Yeah, that's a common thing. I've seen that many times. Thanks, Bill. I appreciate that. Very kind of you to say. Yeah. Remember, if you're in the chat, be sure to make sure that you're watching the live chat. Go up to the top and click on that little drop down and select live chat. That always helps a little bit, I think. Yeah, everybody say hi to Bill. He's been here, I think, kind of lurking a little bit tonight, but you know, he's definitely a big part of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Why I have that huge fucking wall full of guitars back there. One of them's his fault, in fact. Yeah. Yeah. Really enjoying the Goji. Man, this amp just sounds bitchin'. So I think what I can do here, and you know, it's interesting. If anybody watched the stream that I did earlier today, I didn't have my our Neural DSP plugins loaded into my computer yet. They just allowed me to cancel some activations that I couldn't use, and so I got to re-up them and I put them on my new computer. So now I can jump from that amp to I can just jump from different amp sims. And I don't know how different the volume will be on the, and that's awful damn quiet. I'm not quite sure why, but let's see what's going on here. What's going on? Oh, it's because I don't have the line input set to channel 2. Let's do that. There we go. You gotta have the input set right. So now, ooh, oh boy. I go from Petrucci, which this isn't even the highest gain amp, right? That just sounds awesome. We'll get the transpose option out of here. There we go. Now we're back to normal. Let's see if I got a phaser going on. I'm not sure where it is or why it's on. I think, oh, the flanger. Can I turn that on and off with the push of a button? Oh no, I got the chorus pedal. Maybe the 6. Oh yeah, I got the phaser and the chorus pedal turned. Okay, so I can, woo, that's pretty muddy. Oh, it's because the, and you might notice that when I did that, you can hear my pick in the room, right? It's because I don't think, let me go over here. Let's see if this is going to my vocal compressor. We'll look at the vocal compressor. Let's see. Is this the one? Okay. And it's not going to that. So let's grab this send, and we'll send this to that. And we'll go, okay, and now my pick noise is gone. It's gone. Isn't that cool? this guitar sounds bitchin'. I love this Les Paul. There's something about this guitar that it's definitely got this high gain edge to it, man. Playing through these high gain amps, this thing really shines. And it's surprisingly quiet. I mean, I've got a gate on here. Let's turn the gate down. See if we turn it off. Okay, that amp's noisy. One click. Man, wicked. Wicked cool. God damn it, Bill. I wish we could get you playing. I would love to hear, I would love to let folks listen to you play. Man, dude, there are some people missing out on that. So I wanna let me unlearn. There's one button that I want to unlearn. Let's remove that. So now my flanger, I can't turn my flanger on and off, but I think, yeah, if I do this, let's see, if I do this, I go parameter learn, and I step on 6, and I call it a toggle. I think it will switch between, yeah, it'll switch between a clean amp. Right? Mitch, hello again, brother. Good to see you, man. Mitch, you want to come on and play a little bit? You up for that? Let's see, where did my StreamYard project go? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of my face. You gotta keep track of everything. Gotta keep track. Let me copy this. Okay. Here you go. Let me paste this in here. You should be able to see this. Oh, you can. Okay, I understand, brother. And that's fine. Not everybody plays guitar, of course. I think most guys that listen to my or watch my channel are often. Let's do this. Yeah. pretty cool piece of music. God, really been digging, playing through cleaner amps lately. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the heavy stuff. Um, and that, I got to give credit where credit's due. That piece of music was written by a friend of mine named Pat. And he's really an astonishingly good guitar player. And he just vanished into infinity. I have no idea where he is anymore. It's astonishing how amazing of a guitar player that guy was. And the hours that he and I spent playing guitar together in his recording studio. Thank you. Mitch, I'm just going to answer that by saying it's a really super fucking fast one. This thing is smoking fast, dude. And it has had zero problems handling anything I've thrown at it yet. And I really haven't. The other one, before they put the motherboard in it, worked, but it had audio issues and all that. And I pushed that one pretty hard. And I and it handled it. But this one, given the fact that there isn't a glitch or something wrong in the circuit on the motherboard, this thing is absolutely flawless, man. And it is, I'd have to say it's probably 3 to 5 times faster than it was with the bad motherboard in it. Whatever was wrong with that thing was slowing this whole computer down. It wouldn't show that the CPU was being buried, but it just wasn't doing stuff this fast. It's an i7 processor. Yeah, I got an Intel. That's what I've been using for my DAWs forever, and that's a big reason why I bought. That's a big reason why I bought this computer, because it had an Intel chip in it, and I've had just extremely good luck with them. And I'm not. I'm certainly not anti-Macintosh, and I'm not anti-AMD or Ryzen. I just honestly haven't used them. And it would mean, I mean, with the processor, okay, yeah, cool. I don't know really how much the processor affects. I'm not that computer savvy, and I honestly don't want to be. I know enough after having tried to fix this thing with Mr. Mark Tanner for a year straight, damn near, and Justin Jampro, those guys have heard me just like crying over this and bitching about it, and God, I was so annoyed, and it was a real big pain in the butt. Thus, I'm not gonna mention the name of the manufacturer. But this thing, I mean, it is badass. And they rectified a really bad situation, and they rectified a situation that they put in my plate by sending a defective unit to me, and cost me a year's worth of owning this thing. So it's kind of cool, because I kind of got a new computer twice, but thought it was going on a long yeah, I'm 5 stories up, and I was ready. I was like, man, but they rectified it and made it all good. And I'm really, I feel like, even though I had basically $2,500 locked up in something that I couldn't use, and I could have invested that money and grew my stock portfolio a little bit. It's okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and this thing is almost polished now. It's pretty much shiny. When I bought this thing, I should try and find no. Yeah, and this thing was nothing but it was a turd. It was literally a turd. But it's fine now and I love it. And you know, it's cool because it comes with some software that you can adjust the lighting on it and do all that because it's made to look really cool and bright and all that shit. And that's fine and dandy for some 14-year-old kid who thinks he wants to impress the girls with his video game skills. But for me, I want it to be on and be quiet and be invisible. And yeah, yeah. And I kind of, you know, that statement that you just made, Mark, I mean, I kind of gave up after that first time and they sent it back to me and then it did it again. I was just like, oh my God, I was so pissed off at that point and I was so looking forward to this because a lot of people helped me be able to buy this thing. And that was really a big part that was weighing on my shoulders. I mean, it's just, they say, don't take anything personally. And of course I didn't, it wasn't like a personal attack, but man, yeah, this guitar, dude, used to be matte black. I'm not kidding. There isn't anywhere on it. Well, maybe the back of the headstock. I'll kind of show you how the. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't have enough light going on in here. I can turn on. That's the only part of this. That's the only part of this guitar that actually does have any matte finish left on it. Yeah, the top of the headstock is still a little bit matte, but this thing, I polished it. I played it so much that it's just polished. It ain't for me cleaning it either. Yeah, this guitar, dude. Yeah. And I don't know, let me look. I don't think I have, do I have, oh, I do have a compressor on. I didn't realize I had that on. I didn't mean to. Man, this thing just... Man, yeah, I played this. If you guys knew how many gigs, this thing paid for itself the first year I bought it. I am not kidding. We did some. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate that. Yeah, put a refinish on it. Yeah, yeah, Mark. You know that's that. I finally just shut up. Yeah, no, this thing. And just so you guys are aware, I am playing through a Neural DSP amp sim, and I'll try and show it to you. Here it is, and you can. This is and technically, I believe that this amplifier is technically. I think this is actually supposed to be for an acoustic guitar or a guitar with a piezo, because we all know John Petrucci uses piezo pickups in all his Majesty guitars, or almost all of them. So I believe that this amp is for the piezo pickups that he's got. I mean, complain about that. Really? This sounds pretty damn good. Sounds pretty damn good. Yeah, no, lots of effects. And I think technically, I think this is supposed to be the clean guitar, like electric, which that sounds fantastic. I don't know what amp this is supposed to be emulating. Let's look at my effects. So I've got just the only effect I have going on right now is, I've got a chorus effect on the front end of the amp. And the order that this goes, you can watch my mouse. It starts with the wah pedal and compressor, then it goes through these pedals. Just like if you were running your own guitar rig, then you go through the amp, speaker, then you've got an EQ post, and then there's a volume pedal here that I never use. And then you've got your delay, chorus, post, delay, chorus, and reverb. So, boy, that is a great question. I remember the name of a couple of the songs. Sexo Bomb was one of them, but I don't even think that ended up being the name of the song eventually. Home was another one. I'd have to find those recordings to tell you. If I'm almost certain that it would take something pretty fierce for me to learn that stuff. I'd have to, certainly would have to learn it all again. Wow. PV doesn't sell. I don't remember any of the Last Call stuff. Just I remember some of the names. Seems like we did a bunch of cover tunes also that I do remember. Let me switch amps here. Got the delay. Turn the reverbs on. No, turn that off. And turn the delay off. There we go. Right? Remember that? Like right after that song hit, we started covering it. That was so much fun. Don't want to be an American idiot. Such a goofy song. And you know, it's interesting because I have 2 students right now that are learning this song. 2 of them. Which is fun. Oh yeah, there you go. We have, you know what I could do for you? We have some Black Widow speakers at our shop. I don't know if I have any or many or any 10s at all, but I will definitely look. We're a PV dealer at my shop, so it is possible I could find something like that for you. I can't promise, but I could look into it. Play Godzilla. The Japan earthquake. Let's see. Go. I can't remember. I've never learned Godzilla. Never. I never played in a band that was really interested in doing it, man. But that's a pretty, in my recollection, the music is pretty complex. It's a bummer. Yeah, that earthquake was massive, dude. Local guitar shop, dude. Both carrying 12-inch speakers, yeah. That I know 12s are what we commonly stock. Is it? I haven't. I never learned it. Go Godzilla! Yeah. Oh no! Go Godzilla! I'm saying it probably. I can't think of the way the riff even starts. That song, I can hear the chorus of it, but I can't think of the guitar riff. Pearl Jam. Damn G string, there it went. It went. You just got a 212 for that Mesa? Oh, that was a head. That's right. Yeah, I hear you. For the first album. Yeah. Jumped. Title length. Right. Yeah, it was 12 feet long, right? And everybody had the perfect monitor mix. You know, we didn't, the cover bands that I played in on the west side of the state here, we didn't play Pearl Jam tunes because that was like, I don't know, it was like, I don't know, nobody wanted to hear it because the band was right up the street, you know. Yeah. You know, the Pearl Jam was it was interesting because when the grunge thing hit and Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains took off, there were a couple of bands in my hometown that really, man, I mean, it's remarkable that bands that I was in went and did shows with these guys and were like, God damn, they have this sound about them that's like a Portland sound, you know. Every bands in Portland have a sound. It's like a band from Nashville or LA, you know. It was during that time, the late 80s, early 90s, and the next thing we knew, we heard, you know, Pearl Jam on the radio, and it was like, God, those guys sound just like so-and-so band. So that whole Northwest United States thing really caught on, but there were just a couple bands that actually made it out of the dreariness of the Northwest, and they were lucky. I'm sure they all live in some sunny, beautiful place now, and are probably not freezing. Yeah, I'm not sure how many of them stayed up there. But Pearl Jam was really amazing. We always hear about their shows, even a year before they got big nationally. There was a lot of talk in town. And it was just like an hour and a half drive to go up to Seattle. You could drive up there and see them play. I never did. I was playing in bands. I didn't even go out and watch bands. I was out so much playing myself that I didn't find it necessary for me to go watch other bands. I was listening to music every night of the week pretty much. And if I wasn't playing a gig, I was doing band practice. That has certainly changed, but rather than doing band practice, I'm fixing guitars all day long. So it's kind of the same thing. Everything is music. Really super fun though. Let's see what happened. That's a flat G string for sure. Where's my tuning? I got it muted. Here we go. Almost sounds like it's got a chorus on it, doesn't it? I know you can't see the tune, that's all right. Yeah, that G string went flat on me. Typical. I think I bumped the machine head though. There we go. Now we're in tune. Doesn't that sound nice? This is such a great sound. And let's do this. I want to switch back. Let me turn this off. Wait, you're gonna hear the click. Never unplug a guitar, right? Well, it's plugged into an amp, right? Whatever. You probably shouldn't do it when you're playing live, but when you're just at home noodling around, doesn't really matter too much. There's thousands of people watching on the World Wide Web. I'm gonna go back. We went from John Petrucci's Mesa Boogie, right? Because we all know what amp John. If you don't know what amp John Petrucci plays, oh, there went. I just knocked my guitar out of tune. If it's not, I'll be shocked. Let's do this. Yeah, sure we go. See what happens. Let's see how badly my guitar is out of tune now. A little sharp all over the place. Well, it didn't knock it out of tune too terribly bad. What the heck just happened there? That sounded terrible. Let me give that G string a little. Had to yank my G string. Getting I only have one of them left, but I think I ordered 6 of these, a pack of 6, and I wrote on all of them and with a Sharpie, guitar player's best friend, and we sold them for like $10 a piece at the guitar shop, and I have one left. So I think I paid like $9 for the 6-pack of them or something. 'Cause so having said all that, let's move on to another guitar backing track. I want to play through my good old Mesa. We'll find a hot soulful groove track, a dreamy chill groove backing track at C Lydian. This one's only 5 minutes long, so let me pause this for a moment and. So let's do a little test of. Let me move this out of the way. I want to pose a question and see how many people are even remotely familiar with music theory, right? Oh God. But C Lydian is what key would that transpose to play the minor scale? Can you tell me? I'll give you a second. What don't fucking Google it. What minor scale is C Lydian? Nope. Close. It would be A Dorian though. Which gives you another clue. Question is, if I play it along with a backing track that is noted as the key of C Lydian, fuck you, Phil. Yeah, here we go. Gee, very good. My knees hurt, got it. So, but that's the major key that it would be in. My question, what I posed was, what's the minor, the Aeolian mode, or the minor scale that you would use? So now the answer should be pretty darn close. Yeah. Somebody said A minor, and A Dorian is a mode, but it's that's not the correct answer. C Lydian. Yeah, there you go. My knees hurt knows its theory. Exactly. Relative majors and minors. I like you. I like you. Thank you. That makes me feel good. So we'll play a C Lydian chord. No, actually we'll play even a better C Lydian chord. This is a C Lydian chord, and we'll see how this, see how close this track is. Stop that. All right. Sounds great. Yeah. The mix I've got, I feel like my guitar is a little bit too loud, but it's really super clear to me. I like being that up front. So I'm hoping that the mix isn't like my guitar isn't drowning everything out. It's it's nice to be able to hear the backing track, for sure. Um, yeah, let me delete that. There we go. Oh, it's matching. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, Bill. I'll bet if we recorded that, there's probably phrases throughout that thing where we did the exact same riff. That shit that you played when I was growing up, man, that's stuck. It's stuck. Yeah. So, yep. That's the beauty of having the balls to play live on the internet, and it's doing improv. And unfortunately, all of this stuff is unfortunately, all these backing tracks on not all of them, but most of them are unfortunately diatonic. So, you know, if you know the C Lydian scale, you can solo for 5 minutes playing only that scale. And if you don't know any others, they're going to sound pretty much like you're playing the C Lydian scale all the way for 5 minutes. Where if you got a few different scales you can use, in particular on that one. So as you. Now I was playing the C Lydian mode there being my root note of C. But the fact that I know that C Lydian is the E Aeolian mode, I was able to get some blues licks. C Aeolian. And the cool thing is that C Ionian is F Lydian. Kind of cool how that works. So if you know the C Ionian scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, you know F Lydian, whether you know it or not. You may not be able to find it, but you know. F Lydian. Kind of fun. Chlamydians. For some reason, and the deal is they record these tracks, and there's so many C Lydian tracks out there because it's fucking E minor. And so all guitar players know how to play the E minor scale or the E blues scale. So they can all solo to it and sound like rock stars. But they wouldn't dare use D Mixolydian or A Dorian mode or look at the modes that way. F sharp Phrygian, that would be. I'm sorry, F sharp Locrian in that case. B Phrygian. If you know those patterns and are able to transpose the Lydian mode, the Chlamydian mode over to. Look at that! I left my volume knob on. If you can transpose the Chlamydian mode to know what the other modes involved in that are, and you know the scale patterns for them, well, you can really cover a lot of ground. Focusing on C major, A minor, yeah. Yep, there you go. Those are all the same scale. Just have different root notes. That's a very good point. This is a great way to learn music theory, is to pick a key and learn what the names of the modes are in that major key, whatever. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. You find the bathroom and order a beer. There we go. Um, yep. Yeah. There you go. Imagine if you moved. That's cool. Yeah. It's interesting how complex music can be. This guitar sounds out of tune once again. I'm moving around way too much. Kind of fun to. I haven't ever worked with my sweep picking, so you can spot the scenery, right? I don't know what is that? What is scenery? What is that? Goodness, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Brain does not work. Yeah. Well, wow, I just hit 1.6K subscribers. I was at 1,599 yesterday. So somebody else subscribed to my channel. That's cool. I just hit another little bump. That's cool. Yeah. If anybody's lurking and you would like to come on and play a little guitar with me, I would love to have you. It would be really cool to hear somebody else and see somebody else playing a little bit. I'd love to do that. All you got to do is be able to get your guitar pretty much directly into StreamYard. Play button. Wait a minute. What did I miss? Cardboard play button. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure it's hilarious, but Yeah. Okay, I got, yeah, the silver mirror that everybody dreams of getting. Yeah, I don't know how anybody ever gets there. I got, yeah, yeah, you get a cardboard play button. God, that's hilarious. Uh, yeah, I got you. uh, I did not. Oh, let's see. Let's see what's. Oh, cool. Go say hi. Tell them I say hi. I'm just going to stay on for a little bit longer. I was kind of hoping I could find somebody to join me on here, but apparently guys that can play or that I don't know. Maybe they don't watch. Maybe they don't subscribe to my channel. I don't know. Kind of sad. It would be fun. I've done so much stuff on my own on here, and I'm trying to do some different stuff. So this is just kind of the start of maybe trying to do. You got fine, right? Yeah, and I don't know where, why, where, how people lose subscribers, but I think it's due to the fact that they will go on to somebody's live stream and like 30 people will just go to their channel and push the subscribe button and not watch anything and not comment on anything. And, you know, and so in one day they get this jump, and then a month later, YouTube goes, you didn't even want that. So thus, you know, when you go to a channel to subscribe, you've got to go to a playlist and push play on it. Even if you don't watch the stuff, that way your subscriptions will stick. Yeah, exactly. That is the key. And I hear people talking all the time, oh, I lost 30 subscribers. No, you lost 30 people that didn't watch any of your content or like any of it or anything or comment on it, you know. Well, you know, I think I have never really had that problem, but I really believe that it's because people watch my videos for usually a fairly considerate amount of time. You know, with the guitar repair videos and such. So and that's where a lot of, I believe, my subs come from. Most of them have come from that, in fact, my guitar repair videos. So I have hundreds of them on there too. I just talk too much, and I'm kind of like I'm doing right now. Shut up, dude, and just do it. Yep. So nobody wants to come on and play any guitar. Yeah. No one wants. You know, that's interesting. Let me see what. Oh. Well, what better way to get better at guitar playing than to play? Maybe playing in front of people isn't necessarily the best idea. I suppose it could be a little bit embarrassing, but at the same time, it could be really fun, and you never know what you might pull off in the moment. That's the beautiful thing about doing this kind of stuff live. It's like recording an album. You know, in that moment, you didn't write the guitar solo, and that's the one you get. The classic Mike Campbell, which they did a whole interview on him about his solos and such, and really incredible. I wish I had been lucky enough to find a band like he found. I'm certainly not at his level of playing, but the two of us sitting in a room improvising together would be a real interesting afternoon, or a few minutes, nonetheless. Yeah, well, maybe one of these times somebody will accept my invitation to come on and play a little bit, because I'd like to do that. Because really what we can do on here is, like, if I go to YouTube and I find a backing track. Let's just say, oops, where are you at? Here you are. If I find a backing track, you know, in StreamYard, if I just push play, let's just say this one's A minor, right? You'll hear it just like this in StreamYard, and you'll be able to play along with it. Your turn. Solo. Have some fun. I'm listening to somebody else play a guitar solo right now in my mind. Just imagine what they might be doing. They could be doing. Beautiful chord progression. Really cool. They pass it off to me. Off for a ride. Let's listen to somebody else play a guitar solo right now. You did totally do it. For 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes, something like that. It'd be fun to just trade solos with somebody. Oh no, I'll put that in every one of them. Given the fact that all the backing tracks on YouTube are completely diatonic, that can, I'll find a couple other licks that I can do that with. Let's see, there's one, let's see, here we go. Let's try this. Okay, hang on. I think I can do this. So that was kind of cool. I forgot that you could do this. Could have done that over that entire A minor. I was having a hard time locking into it at the tempo, but you could totally do that over any of these diatonic backing tracks. We want to play. I'm gonna have to get going, I think, here fairly soon. Falcro, God damn it, I forgot to remove the fucking heart from the fucking chat. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this at all. And I can't make it go away once it's on there. That's just complete bullshit. Horse shit. There you go. Somebody put out that little fart of a... Every time the heart goes off, it's like somebody farted. Yeah. String breaking bands. Yeah. I had to do that, Mark, in your honor. I was seeing those farts just flying through the air. That's cute. What's another, let's see. Isn't that in excess? I'm not playing that at all right, but heart farts, I know, isn't that cool? They probably look like that when you fart in the tub, but nobody ever sees them, right? They look like a heart when they're floating up and then exploding into the atmosphere. What you knew, yep. Nice. That's cool. Let me see what's going on. Okay, everything's looking good. Here's my pedal board once again. Here's my Reaper project. And here's my mix control bus panel, right? Everything's looking good. Zero clipping anywhere. And in OBS, we'll look at OBS. I think we can look at OBS. We should be looking at OBS right now. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Did it work? Oh, wait, no. Let's do, oh, I gotta do this. Here's OBS. No clipping. And if I hit no clipping, it doesn't clip. It just hits 0. All these little hooks and riffs that I've wow, that's astonishing. I've never heard of such a thing. I get a drip of water on the floor in front of my bonehead's food bowl, and he won't. It's like I called his mom a bad word or something. Is it really? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. Unusual, yeah. Well, folks, I think that I've done all the damage I can do here, and I've had some fun reading the comments, and I appreciate the feedback on my sound. And I'm pretty sure that you're hearing what I'm hearing, and it makes me feel good because the comments I've gotten back sounds like it's what I'm hearing in my headphones is exactly what you're hearing. And just for the record, Falcro, what I'm doing tonight is I'm running my audio to OBS via, here, let me show you. I'm running my audio to OBS via Reroute right here. This is my Reaper audio from Reaper. And then on my tools, I'm sending NDI to YouTube. And the reason I'm doing that is so that when I play a music video or something, the audience can hear it. So if I open up I suppose I could just play my own, if I unmute my stream. So if I open up now I unmute my stream and I can hear it and I'm talking right over myself, but YouTube is on. So that way, if I open up so that way, if others want to join and can get their audio into StreamYard in one way or another, throw on a backing track from YouTube and have both people take turns having fun at it. So this I lag somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know. I think that in OBS I can, let me get this off the screen. I think in OBS I can make an adjustment with some delay to make my voice and everything sync up. Because I think there's a slight, like the audio is coming out in front of the video. I think that's happening. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually kind of like now, and when I opened up Reaper OBS, desktop audio was already it was already there. Bill, have a good night, brother. I love you, man. Yeah, so thanks for hanging with us tonight, Bill. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, so it's not terribly hard to do it that way. You just have to download the NDI OBS plugin, and it will then you can use NDI from OBS to YouTube. And also, let me also show you this. Let's see if we go here. So here's my NDI settings, right? If I click on that, I go to, there's my computer. I'm using the audio from OBS. Now I also have an NDI plugin in Reaper, but if I use that one, nobody would hear the backing tracks, which is what happened, I don't know, a week or so ago when I was playing along with some stuff. I was playing solos over, playing along with songs, and nobody could hear the backing track. It's like, God damn, he sounds just like the record. Well, fuck, I was playing along with it, but nobody could hear it, you know? So I'm not that good. My timing's not that good. I don't have the songs memorized that well, but just so you know, that's how I'm doing it. And so all my audio is going to OBS from Reaper, my guitar and that, and then the desktop audio is what I'm getting audio to YouTube with, which would, or StreamYard, I should say, and that would allow a couple of dudes in a StreamYard project to be able, one of them be able to just share you don't even have to share it, just push play on a YouTube video and let guys run with it. Which today, I've known you could do that, but we've never done it. But today I saw a guy that was doing it, and I go, or what was it? OU812, by the way. And I cannot find his channel for the life of me. I'll see him again, and I'll be sure to go subscribe. He was really, really a cool dude. I could not find it. I don't remember how he spelled his name, but anyway, so that's how I'm doing it, Brother Falcro. Okay, so I think it's time for me to end the stream. Thanks for being here, everybody who was here. Mark, Jampro, Vanzini, Falcro, Richard, Preston Smith. I know he's doing a live right now, so be sure to go over and check him out. Let's see who, what was it? Give me a second. My knees hurt. I'm looking for some other, I'm not on the, anyway, thanks y'all for being here. I appreciate your spending some time with me tonight. Really means like, yeah, I love you too, man. So y'all have a really good night. The nights y'all here, I'm probably gonna stay up late and bang my guitar against my head, or just maybe try and find another place to put another one up on the wall. I got a couple more I need to get hung. So that wall's pretty crowded. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 12 guitars on that little wall right there. That's pretty neat. All right, people. Let me see. Let's go back to this. Good night, y'all. Have a great day. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell, like the little thing on the screen is saying right now. I think everybody here is probably already subscribed. So, yep. Stay cool, people. Thanks.